That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke!
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
Hiya, 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 na 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 na.
He vatored! He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome indeed. And keep that applause going for our man Badger for being on Open Bar. And for our boy Hayden.
I would say keep it for Hayden. Hayden Wayne is the real star here.
He now has a background as well, and he's going to start making videos.
I love that H. Never leave that H. I'll never try to change you. Tomahawk for 20. I hope that's enough games for now. Yes, Tomahawk, very generous. You want to tell?
I'm on the last level of or last planet rather of KOTOR. You gotta go like the 4 different planets. So I'm working. I'm trying to get to those games. I freaking swear. And yes, so many games. Oh my god! And he bought me all the Metal Gear Solids. So I am thinking my advisors have suggested Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. I wanted to do Metal Gear Solid 2 and the meme game Revengeance, but no, I was told I have to eat snakes or something.
I've played Revengeance is good, by the way. That's the one I have played. We are not official pre-FNT yet. We'll be baptized soon, hopefully. Officially sanctioned. Shout out my Nagrinol. What's going on, brother? What? What's wrong? Just said my Nagrinol. What's wrong with that?
My internet?
No, shout out. 24,000 people saw me and Star Wars Theory have a nerd passion debate. It was awesome.
Yes, actual nerd rage, literal nerd rage.
And he capitulated. Remember, the Force is the Force. Of course. No, anytime you see magic, remember it's the Force. There is only the Force. No, I love Theory. It's great. Watched him for years. Watched his entire journey. Remember the first time I was like, oh, he knows Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers and he doesn't hate him? Then found out he knew Mahler. Great. It's a very nice closed circle. Shout out, Hayden.
We got any gay people in chat who could compliment Badger?
Ooga. Yeah, it makes it way more special. Just a little extra flair when someone with zest says it. Thank you, guys.
A person of zest, a POC.
I will say that the one large comment I saw was how much everyone enjoyed just seeing a good old-fashioned nerd debate. GraphWeb, where's my FFS? It's fine. Hashtag cancel
right
Disney Plus. It's beautiful.
All right. Now let's get an autistic girl to slap.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Gore, who I don't think he'll mind me saying I will be on that July 17th eulogy for Star Wars stream. I'm already thinking about what I'm going to say. It's going to come from the heart. Our
boys going places.
And I'm taking you all with me. We're all going out for milk and cookies with Chris Gore. No, shout out. It's going to be great. Yeah. And I might go on one of his Versus streams. I just don't know which one. So we'll see. But yeah, it was great.
Is the Versus, is that when he goes up against the Shills?
No. It's like a sort of like a Bat in the Sun where they do different heroes and stuff.
Somebody bought me all of the Kingdom Hearts, all 75 of them.
There you go. Graph went for another 2. For fuck's sake. You can't have one without the other. That's how branding works. Thank you. Thank you, Tony. I'm going to be pretentious, and just because your name is Anthony, we have a personal connection, I'm going to call you Tony. Thank you, Tony.
All the fucking Kingdom Hearts. I'm not playing 3, though. I had to stop. I bought it. It was so cringe. Oh, my God.
I told my mom I'd buy her a pink Cadillac if I ever made it as a YouTuber. And once I stop buying McFarlane figures, you will get your pink Cadillac. I never said it would be real, though. I'm going to buy her 1/6 scale pink Cadillac. It's going to be awesome. No. One day. I'm working towards it.
We are blessed to have a Mama Badger in chat. Mama Badger, crazy. We might be talking about you in our secret Discord. So there might be a bit of a Mama Badger fan club getting started.
Oh, she's known. She's known. She's
She
liked.
gets around.
She's liked. Yeah. You've made positive impressions. If you were, God, we shouldn't encourage her. It's going to get so much worse.
First
Be
one?
careful. No, I'm ready. I play them. Starlink.
Sorry.
We've talked about it. Get Starlink. Yeah. Jeremy said he used it on a cruise and it was good.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just getting the 5G hotspot.
Yeah. Say you're being attacked by Russia and Elon will give you free Starlink.
We're not allowed to talk about that on YouTube. It hasn't been 10 minutes yet.
Shout out. It's been 66 viewers with 6 minutes. Oh, the mark of. Do you want to talk about the first? Because the first thing is actually sort of cursed, and I'm not sure if some sort of Lucifer isn't involved because it's a cursed production. Pretty sure Drinker will make a production hell about it. This Blade that's never going to come out. It's lost its second director. So there we go. Official. And apparently this has happened a while ago. Just no one talked about it. Blade loses second director, and apparently just like, yeah, amicably, by the way. So he bounced out, probably tired for its 6th rewrite. Like, remember, Rich, it was going to be a period piece, and then, like, no pun intended, because then it was going to have daughter. It was going to have his daughter and like 3 other friends, and they were going to learn life lessons.
Yeah, your aunt's friend.
And so, yeah, to never remember or never forget, rather, this would still be the star, even on the newest update that we've heard, modern day and all that. This is still the main focus, trying to get her blood.
I don't think I've seen her, and then I saw the pink hair, and I'm just like, yeah,
that's why you haven't seen her. And it's all new. It's all one of those new comics from, for the modern audience, the lovely modern audience that watches everything.
I see a lot of those because they don't sell and they sit there forever.
I know. I see. There's still Riva action figures at some of the stores near me.
Yeah, dude. I went to Ollie's. It was good times. There's all the Eternals, all the Admiral Holdos, and who else?
I would probably get Admiral Holdo if I saw her. Yeah,
Ahsoka. There's a bunch of Ahsoka stuff too.
Show us your freezing camera. I say, yeah, I like it when you freeze your camera. Oh, see, you're not even freezing. It's beautiful.
I know. But yeah, see, it goes, as soon as I start it, it gives me about 3 seconds. Just long enough to splooge everywhere.
Well, you can work up to 38 seconds. You watching Doctor Who still? Because you said you were watching it.
Well, I think it's tonight. I think it's Friday nights.
So you are still up to date then?
I made it through about 3 seconds of the last one.
No,
but I hear it's
seems
doing
to be
really
your
well.
record.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the second season.
No, it's not. It's doing well. In fact, even Russell T Davies admits, yeah, it could, in fact, get canceled. I guess it probably wasn't a good idea. 3 seconds. Oh, will be more. The Cylon's going to attack if we can last longer than 30 seconds.
Oh my God! Please,
look at you.
Please send me super chats. Defend me from the Cylons.
Wow, looks like your internet actually wants to talk about how shitty this show is. Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies confirms series is struggling with audiences. I don't know why, because you told everyone to fuck off and touch grass, and that you would replace us. The Maestro, that lovely Jinx Monsoon,
more modern, fabulous audience.
Yeah, remember they said that for every one of us that leaves, they will replace it with 5 of the modern audience. Lodge, shout out. Leighton Gay, good to see the best pre-FNT stream duo. And the only one, by God.
Yeah, or I'm suing.
Patent pending or trademark or whatever those are. Because I know bird law, actually.
I need you to ask Drinker for permission for the open bar pregame was my thought for the pre-open bar title.
I think I will.
At this point, I mean, we have more of a right to it than pre-FNT.
You miss 100% of the shots that you don't shoot.
Or emails you don't send.
After single episode spike, Doctor Who ratings back in the dirt and on the decline. And by the way, that single episode spike is everyone realizing and going to look and like, this is shit. Let's go check. And then confirming that it is indeed shite. Lord both 99 cents. No. So he gave you 70. He threw like a couple quarters at you when we subtract.
There we go. That's for you. That's for the Cylons. Goddamn Cylons. Thank you both.
Yeah. Every 30 seconds they attack. God, great show. I hope you watch that. You gotta watch it sometime.
Battlestar?
Yeah, the 2004 remake. One of the episodes, every 30 seconds they're getting attacked. Shout out.
I'm more a Battlefield Earth kind of guy. I haven't seen that. I assume you enjoyed it. Wait,
I've
isn't it John
seen
Travolta?
it once. Yeah, it's the Scientology funded John Travolta, Barry Pepper, where it's like the future where aliens are controlled by, or maybe it was the distant past. Yeah, humans are controlled by aliens as a slave race. It's a little on the nose.
Bad Boys 2. Did you ever see Will Smith's After Earth with his son/daughter? Wasn't that thing
I did.
Scientology
Jaden.
propaganda?
I did. No, was it? I don't know if it was propaganda, but yeah, where they crash land and it was a like Castaway, but just the dude. It was basically the son's movie. Sort of like the ending.
I think I'm going to try to go see Bad Boys 2 finally on Sunday. I need to.
I have heard that the book is
Or Bad
better
Boys
than
4, rather.
Yes.
I
liked it.
I didn't think I was going to go on to like Bad Boys 2 or Lethal Weapon 2, but honestly, both I'd really like to watch. I said it.
Based on the few things I've heard you say, I think, yes, you definitely need to continue watching Lethal Weapon.
Oh, it's happening. You got more? Is this more Doctor Who?
No. This is the end of their era. I think that one round spike is just people hearing how bad it was and then coming back to see and then bouncing right back out because despite any hopes of their numbers went right back down. And Millie Gibson, bye. She already left. She already left.
Literally, the last episode she's in, they finally take out her best assets and then she's gone.
Yeah, and they browned her up, but they're saying that even though it's greenlit for a second season and they've hired that new replacement, that might not even happen. That is more or less what T. Davies and they were admitting that, it's what happens. It's what happens when you F around and find out.
My thoughts exactly.
And by the way, his cope real quick is that people just don't watch television, even though it includes streaming. The audience no one ever gets are the under 30s. They don't watch television anymore. And then, by the way, when he tried to say that they do get people under 30, there's no figures that back that up. Whatsoever. So everyone above the age is like, oh yeah, they just don't watch TV, and everyone below they're like, oh yeah, it's great with no evidence. So
source, trust me, bro.
Yeah,
the kids they're on the TikToks and such. And what I don't understand is they keep going. They're going after that youngest demographic, but that's like the people with the least amount of money. That extra modern audience they want are the people with the least amount of money.
But they're the ones that
they're trading whales. They're trading their
love
whales
the ideology infiltrated. They're the ones that will love the Acolyte because of all the. I mean, look, this is basically why don't you just introduce a gay all male compound? It's the same shit. Just do it. The power of one.
All male compound?
The power of two. The power of a whole bunch of gay doctors. It's a whole fucking thing.
I prefer the compound where it's all women, except for me, the leader. And yes, Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah, I've seen the Vault Tech experiments where there's like 1,000 women and one man. Doesn't work out well for that dude. Doesn't work out well for that dude. I'll tell you that.
Too much chafing.
You understood exactly what it was. He started out with the tree trunk and he ended up with the twig. It just took it right away, like erosion. Not good. That's basically what it is, Lod. It's fucking wishful thinking, and they live in a delusion. They really think that there is just this huge audience waiting, not realizing that the majority of people are really tired of it.
I think they should have the doctor eat more Tide Pods. Maybe that will appeal to the youth.
Oh my god, you're so old and boomery that you think the Tide Pod challenge is still a thing. Is the Tide Pod challenge still a thing? I think there's a new one that's dumb and toxic.
The new challenge is street takeovers and have 50 people rob a convenience store.
No, the new one, it's very popular amongst the kids. A challenge, and it's really dangerous. It's the heteronormative challenge. It's where you go through life and being straight and not like gay all the time. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, you do burnouts on. It's street art. That's his street performance.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Star Wars Pound Town. I think I've seen that one before.
I will be instituting prima nocta during my role, but it'll be at my discretion. It'll be at my discretion for sure. Goddamn, so I'm going to fight you with it.
You son of a gun. Which one are you trying to click on?
I'm not. I'm trying to click anyway. Reparation shopping. Yeah. It's a retail therapy is what it's called.
Yes. Oh, you know a thing or two about retail therapy. He's getting bad again, chat. Please help me shame Badger. He's getting a little out of control, Badger.
I might have to check
I'm trying
my
to keep
Amazon.
you from going like full Hollywood and going cocaine Badger on us. Okay, you need to calm down a little bit.
I know, and
I'm too jealous.
I did buy the good. It's out for delivery, but I don't see any stops. I did buy the comic that Star Wars Theory suggested I get.
This guy has like a large part of his day is waiting for those packages so he can beat the Porch Pirates there.
It's all I have, bro. I'm waiting for the day where I get to catch someone. That's a green light. It's a green light as far as I'm concerned. It's my month. This is June. This is the month to do it. All right. Hope you know that.
All the burnouts. Normal People Awareness Month.
I know. That's what we were talking about. It's like, I think it's much like if you gave Ritalin to someone who actually has ADHD, even though I don't think I have ADHD. You give me cocaine, I'll probably take a nap. Calm me right down. Yeah, straight people pride. Mm-hmm. Never go full law tube. Well, yeah, I know what you mean there. He is the nose.
All right. Sadly, it appears we have made it through all of Badger's tabs. Let's, instead of talking about the Acolyte, we can make fun of my internet. That sounds good, right? Let's do that instead. Oh my God. Yeah, Tomac, yes, thank you.
Let's talk about this instead.
Let's talk about the Acolyte.
What was with that Dungeon Siege slander earlier? Everyone knows that In the Name of the King is a awful movie. Yeah, Yule, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the actual game. Wait, who slandered Dungeon Siege?
Probably the movie.
The movie itself? Oh,
yeah,
wait.
because it...
Tomac, I will say...
Burt Reynolds.
I did watch Dragonstorm, which is a sci-fi TV movie with a 4 out of 10 on IMDb. And I wasn't expecting to take a lot of notes, and I ran out of space for notes because I enjoyed it so much. Let's see. At one point, he says, "I have you, Chinaman." He says Chinaman a few times, which really made me feel represented.
It's just a man from China.
And then here's one note, and it's quote, "Oh my God, so bad!" exclamation point, and that was said by me. And I really enjoyed it, even though I did exclaim, "Oh my God, so bad!" Yeah. Thank you, Tomac. It was an experience. John Rhys Davies, you may remember him for the 10 hours of movies you recently watched.
Oh, he's here in the Hobbit movie.
Yes, and I immediately loved him. He was like the corrupt king, and immediately loved him. And I'm like, this sci-fi 4 out of 10 TV movie with dragons, which didn't look too bad in 480p, and they made me immediately like a character. And then a bunch of the other characters came in, and I really enjoyed them. And I hate fucking everyone in the Acolyte. I don't like anyone. 3 episodes. I don't like any of them.
Well, it seems like we've had enough foreplay because now we're mentioning it in the chat. Here we go. Watching episode 3 of the Acolyte was watching 9/11 for Star Wars. Honestly, 9/11 was more believable to me than anything I saw in Acolyte. I really in disbelief. In disbelief.
I made a real tweet the other day. I normally just plug the streams because social media is cancer, but I was just on it and the thought came to me and I just went ahead and wrote it because it was already right there, and it was that the Acolyte is the WNBA of Star Wars.
You mean we only watch it when we're forced to, and it's a painful experience when we do?
Yeah, now imagine like there's that one like college girl that just came in the WNBA, and now all the black girls are like fouling her super hard because they're jealous that the white women came in and saved everything. We need a white woman to come in and save the WNBA of the Acolyte, because so far I fucking hate all of them.
Yeah,
like all of them.
Torben is what they want all of us to do. Just acknowledge all of our white guilt for everything we're not responsible for, that they're ironically responsible for. I mean, I'm going, of course, in the Acolyte for May. Yeah, and just take ourselves out.
My incredibly good friend was on Open Bar, and
sounds like an asshole. Did you earn it?
You questioned the fire spreading, and I pulled it up on one of your streams, and I looked at the damn thing, and I'm like, that fire going through the door is a load of shit. And I mentioned that like sidewalls were on fire for some reason, and I said it was because the like electronics were sparking.
Yeah. So the only way.
What? And you were talking about having it happen at the same time. So what if the power surge or the generator going down is what caused the fire to go that crazy?
Spread it that much? Yeah, no, I mean, clearly, because it shows rather quickly that whole fucking door area, it does get spread. I don't know. I'm thinking you could make up some BS about how like the thing in between the cracks, whatever, is like flammable. I don't know. It's not thought out well.
I freeze framed it on stream, and it was retarded. Was I believe my response?
I think that's actually what the answer is that they're dumb.
Oh my god, Nut Bunny nailed it! Oh my god, yeah, they killed the girl, and they flagrant fouled her and tore her ACL. Oh my god,
it's bad. Shout out to Axon. I saw you in the chat, even though the chat was like, can't exactly read 24,000 people. Like, it's just the whole thing would just replace. You couldn't even see it scrolling.
I didn't try too hard because of that, and by I didn't try too hard, I think I said to subscribe to you like 7 or 8 times.
Shout out, Paul. Yeah, no,
I
saw a couple of yours.
I wish I didn't have to edit his stream, or else I'd just stream right after him. Right?
Yeah. The wiring in the woods.
The post hypnosis stream. Yeah, well, no, John, that's retarded. The wiring in the stone shorted out.
It's what I was telling Theory. Like, I could bullshit a lot of this stuff. I can't. There's some of this that you just can't explain away. Like, even, do you see us try to do, like, explain the fire in space? Like, there's a shield. And it's like, but then why did they have oxygen? So, like, every step you try to explain something, another bit of their stupidity invalidates your explanation.
I'm hearing bigotry and misogyny right now. You don't believe in fire in space?
I'm threatened by people with melanation and of a certain spectrum on the gender, because it's a huge spectrum, right? Just so confusing.
Oh God, what did they like?
They just made a shitty show.
No, we're threatened. We're threatened by gayness.
That's right. Yep. I'm very scared. I know you have it, but it's fun to do it.
I mean, our children and grandchildren are being threatened by it. Okay, where did I put it?
That's for sure.
No, I got this one.
Not the gay of Star Wars. Not the.
It's pretty gay. Let's be honest.
Hide your face in shame. Hide your face in shame.
So dumb. The gayest Star Wars guys. Well, let's go ahead and press some buttons.
Yeah,
and see how that's going.
Sometimes Blab says some intelligent shit. It's odd. You shouldn't. I mean, Blab's the tower tard. Maybe living up to her name.
There's another Blabs.
Yeah,
I thought that was the only Blab.
Shouldn't have to write an entire show for the writers in order to enjoy it. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like Star Wars always had little retcons that, like, maybe you would get something to explain it. But this is like everything. This is every single thing we would have to explain away. It was just happiness on their part because they fucking knew that it would trigger everyone. Shout out Danky. Danky, I was going to I swear, Drinker didn't introduce us. If he did say tell people where they would know you, I was gonna say this, and you probably recently seen me in the 1-800-DANKY video where the Killing Woke, where I voiced Joker. He didn't give me that opportunity because we did the power of one, the power of many, and just went into it. Sorry,
you gotta do what I do and slip him some money.
Yeah.
But I will say, I mean, Badger, he lets us ride his coattails. He doesn't pull. He's not like a little Peter Dinklage pulling the little tiny ladder up behind him.
No.
This
is like in the military where you help me climb up on top of the wall, and now I'm reaching down, and we will all get over the wall together.
Relieve our anxiety, battle buddy style.
And then we'll go have a circle jerk.
And then maybe we can make a force baby in the process, guys, because that's a thing.
No, do not do that. No.
There's five more episodes, guys.
Star Wars The Acolyte audience scores get even worse for Disney and Lucasfilm following introduction of lesbian witches. And every time we say it, like, people will go like, what is the problem again? It's like they introduced I mean, it's a commune, and they believe in they're communists. They introduce communist forced lesbian witches that have immaculate conception.
Of many.
The power of many. Like, it's not even a and that's what's making me laugh. It's like, it's not even hyperbole. It's what they added. They added communist forced lesbians.
I love it. I love it so much. I want to dig into the lore and find out how that city is run, because they got free space cream. Maybe we could learn a lot from these Black non-binary space communist lesbians.
Based on that book, based on the sacred Jedi text that I read to everyone, it's like a normal how you would run a city, except they defer to the spooky space lesbians because they have the power of the thread. Yeah.
Thread beings.
And so they're essentially warlords.
Yeah.
That's why the Jedi showed up. Like, you got children down here. You're teaching them things.
Good game.
Yeah, you can't let that man bun owner win.
we're just teaching them how to paralyze people with dark powers. The fucking patriarchy, man. The fucking patriarchy.
Now that's not. Don't you go blaming the anal beads. No one will ever get what that reference was from. Now, C said, "Don't you go blaming the movies." You probably haven't seen that one. We'll see.
Have we hit 100 yet?
Yeah, we have. Oh, in Hundies? No, maybe. Let's see. No, yeah, but we'll get there for your force. You've seen plenty though, thankfully, and they've all been bangers.
Oh yeah. Also, yeah. Stick around. We got Hackers, which I freaking loved, and Lethal Weapon. Oh my god. I said 9 out of 10, and then Badger told me there's a gamer word, and I must have missed it, and then I was like, okay, 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah,
we'll have reviews
in the beginning when there's a fire and Riggs' jacket is on fire, Murtaugh is patting him, and then Riggs says, "What are you, a gamer word?" But
yeah, I thought I already loved him, but turns out I can love him more. So remember when the score was at 32% and they were saying it got review bombed? Well, what if I told you it was basically half of that now? Well,
oh my god.
I had predicted that we'd get to 20% after episode 3, which we got down to 26%, and then it went back up to 28% when they positively review bombed it, and then pretty much
it goes both ways.
Yeah, pretty much immediately went back down to 26%.
Much like every modern character, it goes both ways.
Yeah. So I predicted it would get down to 20%. I thought, it would go maybe a little bit lower. I did not expect 17%, and it's still going down even farther. So I said we can maybe get to 10% by the end of the series, and that sounds really tough.
Pronouns are going to help.
And then I remembered Robin Hood managed to somehow get like a 1. Oh, wait, no, that was on IMDb. Got like a 1 out of 10. Yeah, I think we might be able to get this down under 10%.
You know what? I said, look at my mom shaming everyone. Thank you. She knows math and ratios better than I do.
This is why we have a Mama Badger fan club.
This is outrageous. That's a Nemoidian, what they should have sounded like. I just want to say that, like, this right here, Lisa, fucking space lesbian commies, what cosmic dimensional bunny hole did we slip into? Last night when I said it, and like it sounded, even when I said it, it sounded like, goddamn. Remember that we are in the timeline where Han, Luke, and Leia were not in a scene together. Right there should explain to you what bunny hole we have slipped into.
I mean, they're a little too white, Badger. Have you ever considered that as a Puerto Rican man? Are there any Latino Star Wars representations you can think of off the top of your head?
Yeah, Cassian Andor's from planet Puerto Rico. No, he's from planet Mexico, I think. Yeah. No, but I don't give a shit. I never cared what anyone's ethnicity was. That's subsequently why they do it, is because we don't care. They do. They don't like that we don't care.
When you're a kid or a young teenager, you don't think about that stuff at all. Like for all the people who fell in love with their young, it's like you hear that and it's like, wait, I didn't even like take that into any kind of consideration. What's wrong with you people? I think you're the racist.
That and the sexuality. Like I was today, because this is what I think about while working out and listening to, when you're like listening to somebody, you're still thinking about something. When I was growing up, coming out was something that was fucking terrifying because you were basically risking getting excommunicated from your friends and your family and kicked out and calling the bomb and just saying you were gay to your family and your friends. And so kids would record themselves coming out to their parents so that they could record the horrible fucking... Now people record themselves coming out expecting that they're telling their parents that they have fucking superpowers and that the best things in sliced bread and celebrate. It's the complete polar. We went from I'm gay... And then the wanted responses, I don't care that you're gay. We accept you. To I'm gay. And then you get upset that people don't care. Like, what the fuck? I'm coming out to you all right now. I'm a McFarlane sexual. I'm attracted to my figures. And me and my 2 female figures that Todd is deemed to actually fucking release are going to run away together. Give me my Zatanna. I did, by the way, buy the entire Justice League Dark. So I need a Zatanna, Todd, please. Thank you.
Once I read Spawn, I'll probably become a McFarlane sexual as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. So comic. That's how it works. You read the comics, you get a figure from the comic, or you get a comic, and then it's a vicious cycle. Oh, we've gone too far.
No, you lurking. No, I need to ask you a manga question. Get in chat.
Yeah, shout out. He's in here. Shaka, what's up, brother? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, hail all. Absolute pleasure to have you all out here. We are over 150 on the official Pre-FNT stream. Anyone else gets any funny ideas, thinks they can make one too.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, because I got to find something. I did find a great one. Yeah, that's to that end, because it reminded me when you are turning off even the progressive people. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I keep seeing more and more normies are like, this is hot garbage, guys. And that's what this is really about, because obviously our side's already knows this is going to be terrible. It's about more and more just normal people in the middle, people don't pay attention to this stuff. It's them knowing about all the culture war stuff, which is obviously what nerds are always complaining about. You know, conservatives aren't pushing it on people and all that stuff. And that's actually, I forgot to pull it up. That was actually supposed to be the topic we talked about. Was I had been joking about, I can't wait for the Ben Shapiro The Acolyte review. And I was like, wait, I haven't checked. So obviously if we talk about like normie conservatives, that's who we're talking about, you know, some Daily Wire, obviously. Matt Walsh has angered some people with certain takes and stuff about video games and anime.
Yeah, because it's that he's disingenuous. I don't think he knows anything about it. He thinks negatively of it.
Yeah, I saw Joey was in chat.
Shout out, Joey.
Our boy on Open Bar, crazy. I was telling him before stream, I was like, not to like, you know, lessen it, because obviously it's huge, but like, it didn't feel as special. It just felt normal. Like our boy's up there, just like, that's what Badger does. He's just on Open Bar. You love to see it.
It was very fun. It's very surreal, dude. It's so fucking surreal. I'm so grateful. I love you all so much. Thank you. I'm trying not to lose my shit, because it like really is crazy. I was another stream of being on with my heroes because of just everyone's great. And yeah, thank you, bro. I love that animation. Not just because I'm in it. Krista is so good as the way she says schemes. It's like, give me more. Live recording. All right, here, so it's Jillian Michaels is the one that have you seen what she was saying about California and how crazy things have gotten?
No, I can imagine. Whip it out.
So,
yeah, she's like the reality.
Yeah, she's the fitness
TV people. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Can you?
I'm a woman.
You can hear that, right?
I grew up here.
Okay.
I'm a woman. I'm a gay woman. My mom's my dad's an Arab. I have a black kid, and believe it or not, my son is half Latin, even though he doesn't look like it. I have a million cards in your game of woke victimology poker. And when I leave California, maybe you've lost your mind. Just maybe.
Pause it.
No, that was it. That's basically because I'm sure she goes on because they do.
It makes sense that like a fitness person would be against all this, because it's all about like not taking responsibility for anything, and all like the fitness like gym bro type people are all about like personal responsibility and getting them gains.
This is what we
and all
need,
that
though.
stuff. Which is why they say that like fitness is a pipeline to like the far right.
That's what we need, though. Not me pushing against theory. That we need that too. But I love theory. No, we need people like Jillian Michaels and it's like, hey, I'm the one that you're saying that you're supposedly. It's almost like they're lying and they're not really on these people's sides. And so yeah, we need them to police their own. Yeah, no, theory is awesome, and I hope to have many more debates with him. He's a cool dude. He's coming to his own realization. He just can't let go of that Filoni. But
dude, I mean, just the fact that he's on there with you guys is huge. And that's speaking of the normies figuring stuff out. And yeah, Dead Polio, you better be the only Latinx here. Anyone else sees any other Latinxes here, you better time them out.
Yeah, he's not like that's mad. He owns it. We don't use that term except for him. He's the only one still.
This wasn't a joke. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
This is they've been saying this for a while.
Camping is racist. Fitness is white, right? Like what? White adjacent too. Yeah, all this shit. Being on time.
Yeah. You're gonna need to read this one. This is gonna feel good.
Star Wars theory looks so defeated, kind of. No, but he looked defeated about Star Wars, not because he capitulated to the magic force thing. No, it's rough. If you're a Star Wars channel right now, it's rough.
I had to ask Badger. I was like,
"You gotta hear this sometimes."
Is he always like sad?
You know what? My mom asked me that too. I was like, "Yeah, he's cool. He's just very low key. He's just very low key." And yeah, it's been hard out there for a Star Wars YouTube channel. They've not been doing him any favors. And bless him, he can find love in a lot of things. But yeah, that's the thing. And I just want to get this one right here. I like his optimism. I don't have it, but I like that he's me too. His optimism is very, I know he likes Anakin. He likes to identify with Anakin, but that gamer word is Luke. He is Luke. He is the dude who, no matter how evil Vader was, he could not see the bad. He just kept seeing the good and knew he could redeem him. And that's how Theory is with Star Wars. No matter, he'll always throw his lightsaber away and go, no, I'm a Jedi. I'm a Star Wars fan. So I hope, incorruptible in that regard.
So Dark Intelligence, if you don't know, they turned the Boy Scouts into not the Boy Scouts, and then they let troop leaders in, and then they had a bunch of lawsuits because weird things were happening, and now the Boy Scouts don't exist. So yeah, they stuck a chicken and made a layman gay, and now it doesn't exist, basically.
Hold on, let me keep going. Let me keep going.
And it's also Girl Scouts. They've combined, I believe.
Star Wars, just so phenomenal. Make Andrew cry. Shout out, bro. No, I like Star Wars Theory, so I hope he doesn't ever give in. And yeah, we need people like that like, even in the darkest of times, and we're in the dark times, that remind us of like, calm down. So we need the Samwise Gamgees reminding us why we're doing it all.
It's the opposite of Mahler. Because I think Mahler can be a little too overcritical at times, but I think it's good. We need people who are overcritical. But then the other reverse side of that would be the people who are maybe a little too accepting.
Yeah. No,
but we need them all. It takes all kinds.
It's funny what gets everyone like. Drinker, I've never seen him more upset than like the Rebel Moons, where it straight up insulted his intelligence, and then I thought, oh Jesus, yeah, I'll tell that. I was going to tell that. I'll tell that story in a second. And then Mahler, he gets upset with laziness and shortcutting, as you should. Yeah. So Mama Badger worked at Fox Studios during the special editions and when the prequels were coming out. So I saw like Return of the Jedi on the Fox Studios lot in like the employee theater, and then when Phantom Menace came out, I got to see it 2 weeks early because aforementioned connection. When it came out, I was 13. When we came out of the theater, I was like, that was awesome. And got cut in half. And my mom and my stepdad at the time were oddly quiet.
I saw it in the theaters. I enjoyed it.
They were oddly quiet. And then I looked up and they were talking to two other adults, right? Like, look, and then one of them said, was it just me or did that kind of suck? The adult said that. I was like, oh, and that was like when I first realized, like, oh, shit. Okay, we saw two different movies, but I was 13.
I rewatched New Hope and Empire, and it had been a really long time. I'd seen the original trilogy, I think, only twice, and the first time I saw it, I was actually pretty disappointed with it because I was still pretty young, and I'd actually read a bunch of really good classic sci-fi, so I wasn't super happy with the sci-fi aspects of it, and then the next time I watched it, it was a bit better. And then this time now, when I finally watch it, and I'm 35, I'm like, I think my response was, why didn't Badger tell me this was so good? Like, why didn't anyone tell me Star Wars was good? Like, what the fuck, guys? I thought we were cool. So, yeah, taste definitely changed. So it makes sense, like, because, yeah, I mean, I like Phantom Menace when I saw it when I was a kid, but now when I'm older, it's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and this puppy will be turning 39 next month, so cool. I'm going to dye my hair. Yeah.
I was also a Boy Scout briefly. I think I made it to Weeblo. It was like a corn. Corn was the symbol. It must be a fucking corn. I was like, bro, I could be like a bear or like I think one of them's a badger, isn't it? The Hufflepuffs?
For what? Yeah, I actually have one. Yeah, the Hufflepuffs are the badger. How did I keep how did I not fucking tell the adults they were smoking crack? I don't know. It's the one where George's whole cope is that everyone, and the only reasons you don't like thank you, that the only reasons you don't like the Phantom Menace or whatever are because you were an adult. And it's like, no, there's plenty of valid criticisms, but I do think there were a large amount of people that came in there expecting like a Han, Luke, Leia dynamic, and then they got Jedi and politics. But in the grand scheme of thing, if you accept it for what it is, even though I would have done certain things differently, the prequels are fine. They're fine.
I know someone who would have done things differently. So here's my question. Would you prefer that we have the George Lucas prequels, or would you rather see if Dave Filoni did the prequels.
Shut your filthy whore mouth.
You think George Lucas prequels will look pretty damn good compared to some Dave Filoni prequels?
And that's the one thing that I tried, and I hope I can have this conversation with Drinker.
He did the
Theory.
This is essentially the prequel to the prequels.
Filoni is a charlatan.
He did it, guys.
He's a fucking charlatan. I'm sorry. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. He fooled George just like Kathy did. They got in. Yeah, the fix is in. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. I just can't co-sign this
cool,
shit.
Guys. It's just a lightsaber.
Please no. Don't let her anywhere near KOTOR.
I'm not gonna get any. I'm not gonna buy any kunai though. Those things are fucking dangerous.
Mr. Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, dude. I've got like a project of just a bunch of clips of all like the memes and whatnot, and just good lines from Star Wars. And I just always go to the Jar Jar Binks clips. I can't help myself. There's too many good ones.
And by the way, this is
Rick James for sure.
Prophecy. When George Lucas dies, which is going to be any fucking year or day now, within the year he dies, Dave will announce he will be directing the new original trilogy for with Hayden and Ewan coming back and playing their roles, but they'll be capitulated and ruined. And remember this, and also Gary from Neurotic obviously has said that forever, that will be the last. The 13th bell of the apocalypse, the 7th horn or whatever of the apocalypse, is they will remake this is the last playbook they have is to remake the original trilogy.
Yes. And instead of the Force, it'll be the thread.
Yeah. Leading right up to some maybe nefarious Daisy Ridley stuff where her female Jedi Order is better.
So Dave Filoni very quickly became kind of a mentor of mine in terms of navigating what this part of the timeline would be like for both the Jedi and then other Force users who are not using magic, they're using Force, or get the fuck out, okay? Badger's not going to, he's not going to be putting up with that nonsense. It was kind of this aha moment for me when he told me, not all witches are night sisters. And then she said, let's have the same person play the protagonist and antagonist, but when they're kids, let's get two different actresses that look nothing alike. They were terrible actors. Just get identical twins. They couldn't have done worse.
Before we talk about these twins, I will just say that Gary's wife, Mel, forwarded my email to...
we're talking about it. Yes.
That's how she goes. Yeah, we can talk about it. She forwarded my email to X-Ray Girl. So if you want me on open bar, you should probably say, "Hey, X-Ray Girl, what's going on with Angry Badger?" Otherwise,
FNT. Once you're on FNT,
FNT, certainly.
Just don't forget there is the penalty for not being on the stream with me. So you will have.
I will never. Did you have the insecurity? Don't worry, honey. I'll never leave you.
Yeah,
give
you
you
better not.
The whisper sweet nothings into your ear. You'll always be my number one.
I brought you into this world. I can take you out.
Waiting for Mr. Tech Rat to come here and be like, "Fuck you, bitch. He's mine first."
I call dibs. That's also dibs. Yeah.
There's enough for me to go around, boys.
Copyrighted and dibs on this guy.
Now, shout out.
Hypno, where's Hypno? This is the only one he hasn't come on, and I literally need to ask him a question. Hypno, where you at, homie? Jeez.
He's busy having a life.
Tokyo Ghoul. They had
one
1 through 6 for a good price at the used bookstore, and it looks good, and I want to get it. But
Tokyo Ghoul?
Tokyo Ghoul. So any men of culture in chat, let me know. Tokyo Ghoul. Should I go be irresponsible with my money and get the first 6 for a good price? I kind of want to. Oh, hell. What a psychotic mongoose. No. Hell.
Did you see? I'm going to have to share it. Someone put up the scene by scene. You know what? Let me see if I can find it because I shared it. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Basically, this bitch copied Wheel of Time.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like the witches explaining it and the thread of life, and yeah.
I will say my normie buddy did not mind Wheel of Time. He likes all the garbage. He was fine with Rings of Power too.
Okay, do this without the doxing.
He's kind of my normie barometer. We watched the first 2 of Acolyte together, and and the third one I went ahead and watched myself, and I told him about it. He did not sound very excited. 199.
A Wheel of Time, but
viewers.
Look at this.
By the same thread, a thread woven through all of existence. Threads of light.
It's not any better on the second viewing.
That is the war and weft of all life in the cosmos made
Oh god,
visible
literally a thread.
force.
And instead of
A
pulling
weaver.
it,
Select. But we know thread is not a power and shapes something new.
Jesus Christ.
bro.
Weaver creates new spell. It ties you. Each
Okay,
Nice.
so you get the idea. Hold on, and then
Good job, Liz. Good
let
job,
me give
girl.
a proper shout out to who this was.
And we broke 200.
Hozel.
Hail chat.
Shout out to Hozel, Hoezzel at Hozel. He's the one that put this out. He tagged a bunch of people in this, so I'm sure you'll see this going around. But
here's the
here, just so you can.
So
That oh, you got it. Okay.
they're doing a bunch of copying because they're lazy. Here's a crazy idea: copy the EU that you already have access to.
No,
Do
it's not like
something
we have
that.
access. Yeah, no. Now I'm starting to believe that one too. Is like they really want to just replace
Lou?
everything. They want to replace everything
yeah,
with their
let's-
own version of it.
It's the woke mind virus. They have to destroy before they can build something new. It's just like, no, but go build something new. Why do we have to build back better? Stop trying to destroy everything, guys. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, no, they're definitely trying to throw into question Anakin's specialness as an immaculate conception by the Force and just say that it's just something that can happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like sometimes the Force condom just breaks, you know?
Oops, 38 seconds. The Force needs to concentrate and edge better. Sorry about that.
All right, so you had brought up our great idea for some Star Wars they could do that we would actually enjoy.
Yes.
Well, in the same like interview, talked about potential R-rated Star Wars project with Dave Filoni. Why don't you go and give him because it was on your stream, right? So we haven't talked about it on here. What was our
I thought we were on this, but either way, we were with all of us together. Yeah, and we came up with what would be a how would you fix the Acolyte? And it was like, hey, we came up with a serial killer hunting Jedi, and then just naturally the Jedi became female, right? We didn't even talk about it. A female Jedi in the vein of a Bastila Shan, like sort of uppity with that lovely Coruscant accent that is the British accent, and then like a Nick Valentine, like stoic detective, like 1940s detective, and all that helps. They pair up to find this serial killer because in the lower levels of Coruscant, a Jedi is going to be super obvious. So the Jedi gets a little dirty, the detective gets a little clean.
And
have
we need
fun buddy cop.
we need sci-fi. We need the actual like Coruscant or like a world with a big old city in it, and make it futuristic and flashy and like Blade Runner, but then also moments of like noir, which I mean Blade Runner,
Which
like techno noir.
Coruscant on like the lower levels and the red light districts and the all the things.
Yes,
Very
death sticks. I want to go where you buy the death sticks.
Which, by the way, I was because
Well, that moment, that's a perfect example. That like CD bar they go into with the death sticks. Yeah,
100%.
that would be perfect for our show.
And then I was checking because I used to think that for some reason death sticks were a derivative of stem or spice, which is glitter stem, because we heard them with spice cream. I was like, I wonder if it's like, do they put actual spice in it? The death sticks are actually made from a mushroom from a certain planet.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that's way more like the heroin one.
This is why everyone called you a nerd in chat when you whipped out the book.
I know.
Wait, Twi'lek tentacles are called Laku? Why did you say I said it? Chat heard me. I did say it.
Yeah. Togruta too. Like the head tails are called Laku. It's not just Twi'lek. It's just they're the most prominent ones though.
How about instead of a Twilight Star Wars, how about a Twilight Zone Star Wars? They have the Star Wars Infinities. I almost bought that comic book where it's kind of a what if on the first three, or the original trilogy. So honestly, yeah, you do like a good rated R like what if style like noir Star Wars like in its own little just bubble. I think it could be beautiful. Yes, I'm working on Lava Nerds emote. I think I'm going to get rid of the L and the W and replace it with nerds and a dragon because as we all know, dragons make everything better. And if you want to make sure, if you want to hear my Dragonstorm review, tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern.
There we go.
Especially you.
No, we're going to have a Sydney Sweeney Darth Talon.
Oh.
Remember?
Wait, no, identical twin sisters that have been split apart.
We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that. One's evil and one's dark side.
Oh, so speaking of Lethal Weapon, there were some boobs in it in like the first 5 minutes, 2 minutes. No, starts Jingle Bell Rock, boobs immediately. That is my first note. Jingle Bell Rock, Christmas, followed by boobs. 9. I feel like I need to watch it again before I confirm a 9.5 out of 10. But yeah, that plus gamer words pretty much seals the deal for me. But like you said, Lethal Weapon 2, you argue is possibly even better. So like I can't give it too high of a score.
Might be a hot take, but I think it's as good or better. Like there's most of the people, like when you say certain quotes for Lethal Weapon, they're doing it from the second one. And Joe Pesci is in it, so that should just answer all.
So we just talked about something that would be really fun. Well, no, we talked about something horrendous called the Acolyte, and then we talked about something really fun.
No, I want my serial killer Star Wars of the underworld levels with a Jedi and a detective.
No, you need to get over your bigotry and realize what you really want. If you want to stop being a quote Star Wars fan, if you want to be a real fan, you should want a Daisy Ridley-led Star Wars 10, A New Beginning. Not a
As
terrible
a Star
name,
Wars fan,
but...
I don't want this.
Wait,
I don't want this
because misogyny, or
because they're gonna say that the Force is female and that only female do it, and as a Jedi. So as a Star Wars fan, I don't want this. But as a YouTube content creator, let me tell you something. I'm so fucking excited about this movie. She is going to make us all toxic cis Jedi, and they're going to be the problem. It's going to be great. Yeah, I can't wait. Charmino, baby.
Yes.
Make your movie, sweetie. Go ahead. Let's further ruin this shit because it's not coming back.
With the fan response to this, you think that bitch is actually going to have a fully made movie?
Geeks and Gamers said it, man. I think they might be right. I think they might be right. I think they might actually think they can tank these losses, get rid of everyone, and rebuild with eventually over time, just another decade of failing. Get the next generation that we're not going to show our kids because we hate. So yeah, it's delusional, but I think that might actually be their plan. Yeah.
I think Badger would agree. These are the actual episodes 7, 8, and 9. Dark Empire and Dark Empire 2. Kind of pricey, but oh my God. This is when I was like, oh, wait. Like Star Wars, other than the original trilogy, can actually be really good. Wait, what? Now I see why everyone is so incredibly infuriated watching it be destroyed. And oh, like the more I read comic books, the more I feel for all the people who lost all their favorite characters and heroes and stuff. And then now the more I get into Star Wars, like the angrier and angrier it makes me as I read the good stuff.
Right, because you're seeing the good shit. So here's the thing, though. Yeah, they're targeting the kids, but most of those kids watch Star Wars because their parents introduced them. Most of the parents aren't introducing them, and the people that they're targeting don't have kids for obvious biological reasons they don't want to acknowledge.
Yeah,
so
source Ollie's toy section. Trust me.
Oh no.
Well,
and yes, that's obvious. Rey should have been Jaina Solo. Clearly.
This film promises to usher in a new era, continuing the story of the Skywalker lineage. You mean the Palpatine lineage, while charting fresh territory. They basically, obviously, I assume rumors and whatnot, but yeah, they say we're gonna modern audience it. So yeah, are we ever going to get another Star Wars movie? I think the Grogu Mandalorian stuff, I imagine they're going to make that. But
we're getting that for sure. Enjoy. Because apparently that's already done. God knows what they're going to do. Yeah, and Filoni will get his movies for everyone saying goodbye to the TV show stuff.
Yeah, Did you know that there's like solo twins and stuff, and there's like really important kids and whatnot, and would have been great instead of just random Scrapper who ends up being secretly a Palpatine when after they do Last Jedi and ruin everything, and they're like, okay, we got to get this back on track. I guess he survived and she's a Palpatine now.
That's where I'm at, by the way, with it. Is I am so completely fine. Star Wars and Disney Star Wars, to me, at this point, are no different than that Roadhouse movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. They're so fucking completely different that it's laughable that I can't even be offended because, you didn't even try to do the same thing. It's just got the same name and some vaguely similar elements, but they're two separate things. Star Wars is alive and well. Hold those books up. That's Star Wars. The things we were talking about, that 2007 book, that's Star Wars. All this new shit, That's Disney Star Wars, and
and
my friends, is just meme fodder.
Space Rebel is actually the one to blame. Space Rebel and Badger are the reason why I'm now interested in Star Wars. Thanks a lot for getting me interested in something that I also really, really hate too at the same time. But I'd had the Darth Maul Sons of Dathomir comic book in my save for later list forever because of Space Rebel, and then it got brought up by Theory to try to BTFO Badger before he did the BTFOing, and you'll be happy to hear Space Rebel. I was going to send him the link, and I was like, no, I don't even need to. Yeah, he went ahead and bought that Sons of Dathomir comic
Yeah, I
book.
bought
It looks
Sons of
tight.
I'll take Theories. Look, I can still read it and acknowledge it's a Disney Star Wars and maybe find something good in it.
Soon.
But
thanks to chat, soon. I get a hotspot, but
it was $14.
The internet has to pay me first.
Yeah. By the way, I mean, and that's the one thing I'm waiting for. When it says Jag and Jaina get married and end up producing a line that makes a reborn empire that has the force sensitive emperor as the embodiment of the force, and then a bunch of imperial knights that serve the force through his embodiment. And then if he like falls to the dark side or whatever, it's their responsibility to bring him back up into regicide. Star Wars Legacy, man, what a great comic series. Kate Skywalker, Darth Talon. I'll take that Star Wars instead.
Yeah, what was that name you just said? I swear these names are getting made up. Also, Total Recall, I'm just going to say it. I like the Total Recall, like Colin Farrell remake.
Jagdfell.
I enjoyed it.
Jag is his nickname. Yeah.
I'm calling
The Fell.
misinformation fake news on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Or he misspelled it, right? I assume he misspelled it.
They are now. That's a set as far as I'm concerned.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So shout out GCA. Can we please get a link in chat there, Naganol, for the GCA stream Wednesdays. And I finally got. So Hayden got his awesome background, and he had the anime figures. So I was like, Hoodie D said he's got like 1,000 figures. So I was like, whip them out. So he finally got his webcam and actually showed like his shelves. Dude, I think you would nerdgasm if you would have seen it. It was impressive. And I'm like, dude, yeah, just start making money off YouTube, and that shit is tax deductible. I actually just went through all of my half price book of receipts today to like organize them. Tax deductible, but it really puts my addiction into perspective for me. I have a problem, guys.
It's not an addiction. It's a hobby.
Hey, at least the hobby is now tax deductible. Thank you. Yeah, look, guys, I'm enjoying it. Look here, I see this tax deductible. See, I used it. Actually, that brings. I paid my quarterly taxes today. That's actually why I haven't been able to get the internet. Yeah.
Is that why you were crying when you came into the room?
That's why I have to wait for the internet. Yeah, exactly. That's why I have to wait for the internet to pay me, because the government decided that they needed more money for rainbow pride flags to fly in front of Department of Education. So they really, really, really need my money for that. So I was feeling I lubed up and everything for it. I put it off for like 3 days, and it hurt. It hurt me.
Yeah. It's a hobby.
Internet soon.
It's a hobby until you get arrested, or you sell something you didn't want to sell, or you steal something to pay for it. It's a hobby.
What streaming service is Breaking Bad on? I feel like I have to watch that at some point.
AMC? I think it's like AMC Plus.
Gross. Who has AMC Plus?
I don't know. John is bucking for a raise, though. He got in here early plugging it. What a good thank you. He's just trying to do it before my mom plugs it, I think.
Yes, I know. I saw it. She's moving in on his turf. There's about to be a mod gang war up in this piece.
I endorse it. Let them fight. Yeah.
All right. So we're getting up on time. You got FNT pulled
I've got
up?
FNT pulled up. Yeah. Shout out to my close personal friend, Chris Gore, who's going to be on there. Yeah, no.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Chris, man.
Badger gets around.
Like a city bike. Just been ridden. No.
Yeah, speaking of city bikes without seats, wow, it's kind of
Jeremy?
crazy.
No.
Kind of crazy how good of a transition that was. Speaking of transitions, LA City Council members have removed no U-turn traffic signs in a gay neighborhood. They say the signs were homophobic. No, this is not satire. So let's look at it.
I saw it and I was like, what? How are they going to say that this is homophobic or targeted?
Wait, so what are they going to put up? What do they not replace it with anything? What is going on? Oh my god, gross. I apologize. Oh my god, sorry. I'm so sorry.
So that's a stunning outfit.
Oh my god. I am so sorry, guys. I really want to formally apologize for that. Send me super chats or I'm showing it again. I'll do it. I'm fucking crazy. Look at them. Oh my god. Super chats now. I'm holding y'all hostage.
Oh my gosh. They're just being, it's June still, right? So
I know, I keep forgetting that it's Pride Month. It's kind of awesome.
remember, the military does, well, apparently they do, but no one knows about it. There is a military appreciation month, but like it's not marketed nearly as well. I think it needs to be far more prominent.
Gifties are also acceptable. I'll do it. I'm fucking crazy. Oh, you want some more? I'll turn the sound on too. You want some volume for this? Oh my god, it's wearing fucking earrings. I didn't even, oh my god. Why? Sorry to do this to you guys, but I don't see a gifty yet. So.
Oh my god, stop it. Go back and read the name.
Wait. Oh. Oh my god! Are you oh my god!
Maybe it's Maybelline. What? Fuck it. Maybe you should be admitted to. Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't even need super chat. I need prayers in chat, please. Prayers for humanity in chat.
Narcissism.
Oh my god.
Bro, you ain't wrong. We got to get this shit together.
It's time. V for Vendetta time. Come on, guys.
The tree of liberty occasionally must be refreshed with the blood of patriots and tyrants alike, or something along those lines. Not so much in Minecraft anymore. Yeah. We'll see how November goes, kids.
Also, for anyone new out there, we do keep track. We will let y'all know when F&T is good and go.
Yeah, I swear his book better be waiting for Nerdrotic, because that's what we all stare at.
Lost cause and a good. Yeah.
That's why we do it. Clinton House.
I'm so sorry to do it. I am. It's for the internet. I swear.
Gifted 5 Nerd Wars memberships. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, what a homie. Thank you, dude.
You guys are great.
Oh,
maybe you're degenerate. Yeah, okay, here.
I need that to buy more $100 bills.
I'm doing it now. Gifties, yes. Shout out. Yeah, who got it? Do you see? I don't have mine brought up.
All right, whipping it out. Omniscient guy, of course, got one. Dark Intelligence. Oh, Luke oh my god, Korolowitz. I never thought I'd have to actually pronounce your name, Luke. Luke Korolowitz. I nailed it. I fucking nailed it. Dirty Jersey got all up in here, and Rooster Cogburn of all people. Hell yeah, thank you, Clinton.
By the way, it's actually been a pretty quiet Pride Month compared to previous years' Pride Months. Like,
all right. Tab closed.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry that I had to show that to you guys. But yeah, I know. I was like, come on, Hypno, we're going to hit 50K for Pride Month. And then Pride Month never happened. And I think we're right. Because some people were like, oh, just wait till Monday. No, I think we made it through pretty unscathed so far.
Xbox didn't do the whole virtue thing. Target, like a little, but have they done those front of store, front of house, for kids specifically targeted? Like, I think they learned, maybe. You guys are great.
I know.
Yeah.
God bless you. Wait,
that's what I agree with. This is the old George Carlin of, pride goeth before a fall, and you should reserve pride for, obviously that's the Bible, but he says it, that you reserve pride for things you've actually accomplished. What did you have a hand in? Like I do this too. It's just
92. Wait, we're at 94. We're 6 away from 100. Dude, F&T is about to start. We need $6 more, and I'll watch a movie. My internet's going away. We've got, who knows? F&T might be able. We need $6 more, and then I can watch a movie. But guys, I really want to watch a movie. Please, just like $6 more. I hate myself. Oh my god.
Why don't you hold a cup up? Alms for the internet poor.
I'm so busy trying to keep Badger from going to Hollywood. I didn't keep myself from going to Hollywood.
Yeah, well,
my
don't worry.
Sucks. God damn it. I had to give the government money, and a lot of that money was your guys's.
I nuked your brain.
I really hope there you go. There's some nice pride flags. Yes,
I love when they do that.
I got like 10 more days to grift off of this terrible internet. Like silver linings, right?
Turned into Jeremy Olstein there. Turned into grifting Jeremy Olstein. Geeks and Gamers. I'm not allowed to do that one, or I get. I
think
there you go. Is this a free membership?
Yes, it does.
If you identify as a higher note, it does count.
Yeah, grifting over. I will go ahead and watch something. I've been wanting to do Die Hard Die Hard acceptable, everyone, or do we need to pull up the list?
Die Hard is acceptable.
I mean, I just watched Lethal Weapon. The people are talking about how like superhero movies are over. So
there you go.
God. Rolando, dude, thank you. I feel so bad grifting. Thank you so much. And Die Hard, yeah. Rolando, Clinton, how's Die Hard sounding? I know, obviously, I'm a terrible person.
For 6, May is Military Appreciation Month. Watch a movie, Putex.
There's a couple frames for you.
When you want to call someone a puto, but you don't want to misgender them. Omniscient guy. Look at you. Yeah, Jeremy has taught you well. 4th and Swift, Omniscient guy too. Yeah. Shout out.
I need to pick out more of my hundies, guys.
Yes, watch Die Hard. It is a Christmas movie. I don't give a fuck if it was released in July. So was Miracle on 34th Street.
Wait, so that's what no one ever told me because no one ever brings it up. Lethal Weapon, then? Is that a Christmas movie?
It takes place at Christmas. There's a Christmas tree in their house. It's a fun Christmas movie as far as I'm concerned. They even have Christmas music in it.
It literally starts with Christmas music and then goes to boobs. Greatest movie ever made.
I'm a simple man. I have simple fucking rules I live by, and that's if it takes place at Christmas with Christmas music. It's a fucking Christmas movie. I know.
Thank you all. I really hope you enjoy my stop motion. Mo, where's he at? Get over here, Mo. Always an absolute pleasure to see you, Mo. And if y'all want to know why my internet doesn't work, it's because Mo stole my internet from me, so blame him. I thought we were friends, Mo. Though honestly, I kind of like the thing me and Mo have going where we pretend to hate each other.
You do?
And we build up
loved each other.
We're building up that rivalry so we can go head to head one day and then and then the mob will pay me to throw.
They're being late and gay right now.
And then I'll have too much integrity so I won't throw. And then they'll
all right, they're starting. All right, I'm gonna grift. Everyone that still has super chats left in, I don't care how much they are. Go over there and say, when are we getting Badger on FNT? I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger. I might even go over there and I can't myself. An undescript name that's not me might do it. Yeah. All right. Shout out, everyone. Thank you. We will see you.
Yeah. Broke 2 Handy again.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the support. You guys are the best. And don't forget, Badger's got his stream tonight.
Inside the Badger Den, 9 p.m. PST. Thank you.
That's midnight for normal people. You guys are the absolute best. Freaking love you guys. Tomorrow we will be talking about everyone's favorite movie, Dragon Storm. Until then, you guys are the best.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends.
Oh!
Come on! Oh! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean that either.
Internet. Who needs internet for stream?